back with the Howard Stern Show.
Robin, before we start news, I just wanted to let Geraldo and Dominic, the bloated attorney, on the air for a couple of seconds. They want to promote this show they're doing this afternoon.
Yes, the Tanya Harding trial.
Yeah, Geraldo had some kind of brainstorm where he said, hey, we'll put Tanya Harding on trial, and they even put like a Tanya Harding lookalike. But the funny part is that Dominic and Geraldo have created some kind of unholy union, and now they're a-hole buddies, for lack of a better word. I think Geraldo and Dominic are now dating.
Did you know?
What was that, Dominic?
I love you.
Did you know Geraldo and Cece are pregnant again? I told you that on Friday.
I should know.
am too.
I'm the father of
You are.
Cece's baby. And I'm just kidding, of course. I'd like to see that trial. Anyway, Geraldo had the idea, let's put Tanya Harding on trial. And actually, I was reading Marvin Kittman's column today in Newsday, and he gives Dominic a rave review.
Really?
Yeah.
Because I understand that one of the questions to the only real witness, one of the guys who actually hit Nancy Kerrigan.
Yes.
Dominic says, why did you do it?
Why did you do it? Answer me, you big fatso.
No, Dominic, you're the big fatso.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And the guy says, for the money. You idiot. No.
Yeah, right.
I vote for Lisa. I want some fettuccine Alfredo.
But Marvin Kittman, I don't know.
He loved it, huh?
Maybe Marvin's looking for a free divorce or something, but...
Maybe he's a buddy of theirs, too.
Yeah. Now, Tanya Harding is played by Louis Anderson on the show, believe it or not. It's an all-star cast. Let's go to the phone now and talk to not only Geraldo, but his a-hole buddy, Dominic. Well, you two are quite the couple.
I'm the father of Dominic's baby.
Geraldo, how are you?
I'm good, Howard. How you doing?
Very good. Bloated attorney, are you there?
I'm here, but don't be jealous, Howard. I love you the most.
Well, there's a big picture of Dominic. Geraldo, actually, there's not even a picture of you in the review today.
Is that so?
There's a big picture of Jabba the Hutt.
He did a hell of a job, I tell you.
What
He
happened
really
to Dominic's neck?
Dominic, what happened to the neck? When did that go?
I would like to quote Marvin Kittman. Quote,
go
ahead.
his own review.
I won't tell you who won, but I can say that Dominic Barber was incredible. He was good with Buttafuoco, great with Jessica Hahn, but he gives a performance of his life in defense of Tanya. His superb opening statement in which he abused the jury to the play...
To fair play. All right, Dominic, you can't even read. Dominic can't even read his own reviews.
Scrambled egg on the page. Finish it for me, please.
What was that?
Robin, would you finish the quote?
No, it says his superb opening statement in which he abjures the jury to fair play and labels Tanya's ex-husband as the lowest of scum is matched only by his closing statement in which he refers to her accusers as the Four Stooges, including those two idiots wearing T-shirts with 900 numbers. By the time he concludes, you're convinced not only will she walk or skate, but run for office.
Thank you.
I like when he cried. He conjures up his grandfather, the lawyer, and he starts crying.
Dominic cried?
Dominic, you cried?
He actually cried.
Dominic, you cried? Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me get this straight, Geraldo. Dominic cries in summation.
Yeah, he does. And they're real tears. They're flowing down his cheeks. It's so cute. I wanted to hug him.
Can I tell you why I cried?
And now we have a little piece of tape of that. Go ahead.
Can I tell you why I cried?
I'm hungry.
There it is. Beautiful.
Howard,
yes.
You know why I cried?
Why?
I couldn't get a reservation Alfredo.
Have you ever eaten there?
Howard, Alfredo starts in Rome about 100 years ago, not in New York.
No, I didn't say that. It's the original one is in Rome, but we have one here in New York. That's the guy who works out of there. Oh, shut up, you fat slob. You don't even know anything.
You know what I like about the review?
What?
It says supervising the proceedings like the dean of a law school is Geraldo.
Yeah.
He breaks ritual of the courtroom by announcing things like, if it please the court, we will have a recess for commercials.
First of all, I have to tell you that, and you know how much I love you. Don't get jealous.
Right.
Geraldo was a genius at this.
Geraldo.
He handled it beautifully. The show is incredible. And it's mentioned in each paper at least twice, including page 6.
Hey, Geraldo, you got your wife pregnant again, huh?
How about that?
No trouble this time,
No,
huh?
it was all natural.
Really? Why no trouble this time, Geraldo? Were you more relaxed? Did you, I mean...
was those steroids I was taking. No, I think that once the plumbing got flushed out with all the operations and she got pregnant, then maybe it's all right now.
Wow, so you mean, in other words, did this happen spontaneously? In other words,
I could end up...
Were you two planning this?
I could be 60 years old,
well, congratulations.
Diapers.
Yeah, so in other words, last time you had to go through all kind of experimentation, spinning around the room,
right,
all kinds of things. Which
Geraldo's in a room looking at pictures.
And for someone so macho, it was very embarrassing for you. I know that because you would just like to, make a woman pregnant in 2 seconds.
Well, everything worked out, and I'm...
Well, congratulations to you.
I hope I have 8 or 10 of them. And
Well, were you planning this, or was this by accident because you thought...
No, ironically, we were going back to Niels Larson, the infertility specialist, the Park Avenue guy who got us pregnant last time, and just before we did that...
you made love.
They take a pregnancy test just to make sure that before you go through all that process, that on the off chance, the 1 in a million that it's happened... and there it was, lo and behold.
You're kidding. I mean, all of a sudden they said, well, wait a second, Cece's pregnant.
Exactly.
And then
so at no time were you practicing birth control?
Right.
So you are saying that there are no suspects in this. You don't think Cece was cheating on you?
No.
Because for someone to make her so pregnant so fast, you might not be the father. Isn't that true? Do you, in fact, admit that?
If it wasn't you, then it was me.
Right. His wife is very attracted to me.
Yes.
Now, Dominic, let me ask you, you're very excited about your appearance on Geraldo's show. Do you look heavy on TV, Dominic? Does it add weight to you?
Does it add 10 pounds?
Does it add 10 pounds? Hello, Dominic.
I don't want you to be jealous of this relationship between Geraldo and I. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Hey, Geraldo, Dominic hasn't been to your house yet, has he?
Not yet.
All right.
No, but he's going to Shelter Island this weekend.
Good. Let him sit there with the mosquitoes. This Dominic invites me out to his house on Shelter Island. I go out there. There's no air conditioning.
Oh, please.
And I'm being attacked by mosquitoes as I lay in the bed. My wife and I are going out of our minds.
How does Dominic live without air conditioning?
Oh, there's central air. Don't be silly.
Hey, Geraldo, if you get close to Dominic, don't go to that house.
I used to go out there a long, long time ago.
Yeah, well, stay home.
So, anyway, I'm willing to hash out the details of the big fight if Dominic wants to talk about it.
Now, let's talk about that. And by the way...
Wait, can we just say that Dominic's brilliant performance is a 2-parter that airs in New York on Monday and Wednesday. The prosecution is today. In other words, Dominic's a defense attorney, so all he does is brilliantly cross-examine.
Right.
Wednesday is the defense with the jury's verdict, and I think people will be stunned by the verdict, which we cannot reveal, but he is. He's brilliant.
Let us also add that because of Dominic's size, it's best to watch the show on 2 TV sets side by side. Is that true?
We shot it that CinemaScope way, where the screen is blank on top and bottom.
And Dominic will cry.
If I'm going to be your best friend, you can't join up with me.
Okay, I won't.
And Dominic will cry during this.
He weeps real tears. These are not crocodile tears.
At any point, does Dominic sing?
He is so physical in his objections that
my grandpa Carlo,
All right, let's talk quickly about this.
All right, let me just
let's
tell you
talk about Joey Buttafuoco.
Okay, first of all, I have been, and Dominic, I haven't had a chance to tell you this yet, but I've been bombarded by victims' rights groups in the last 2 or 3 weeks. Number one, they said when the Paid Sick said that I was going to be at the coming home party, which I never was invited to anyway, but someone picked up that I was.
And they keep using my name. I'm not going either.
Right, and they said, how could he welcome home a convicted rapist, however charming that rapist may be, and then to go and do the $1 million fight in Trump Plaza, it just, it runs counter to everything I believe in. But I have a compromise.
Go ahead.
Because I know that the next thing Howard's going to say is, so he's trying to back out.
You're trying to back out, you big pussy?
Didn't I tell you he would do that?
Hey, Joey did his time. What's the matter with you?
I know, but still.
All right, go ahead.
Yes.
But I admit, listen, the only reason that I treat it lightly at all is I think back to those days that many years ago, and really how different was Buttafuoco from so many of us.
Yeah, meaning you.
Got unlucky who we picked to be his girlfriend.
That's right.
Not a girlfriend, but someone.
Yeah, okay. Okay, but I do think that Buttafuoco should have the chance, or Joey should have the chance to
beat the hell out of you.
To beat the hell out of me if he can. So
let me say that my money's on Geraldo.
All right. So what I suggest is that a smaller venue, with a lot less hoopla.
Oh.
The people in the know will know, and we can, Howard, of course, you be invited.
Yes.
And,
Broadcasting.
with your microphone,
Thank
so the
you.
whole world knows what's going on.
Yes.
We raise some money at the gate, a very high ticket, small house, and we give the money to the Victims' Rights Organization.
All right, Geraldo, first of all, obviously you've been socked in the face one too many times. Now listen to me.
All right.
I'm going to tell you exactly where it's at.
All right.
Small
venue schmenu. This is big. If you're going to go in there and fight like a man, it's got to be like a gladiator. We go in there
I
and
have no problems with that.
why don't we raise some real money for victims' rights?
You're going to beat him anyway, aren't you?
I have to hear the other side.
Let me tell you how it's going to work.
I have to hear the other side say that they'll agree with it.
I say pay-per-view. I say all of the money that is going toward Geraldo goes to victim rights.
Oh, just my end.
Yeah, of course. We don't feel the way you do. That will be a considerable amount of money because he is a gladiator, right, Robin?
That's right.
That'll be at least $300 or $400. And let me say something. Not only will this be a big fight, Dominic, do you agree?
Not only do I agree, but Howard, you've picked Geraldo, and just like when we play blackjack and I give you ridiculous odds,
yeah,
I'm giving you 5-1.
Yes.
That Joey destroys him.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
Right now.
Dominic, you said he wanted to go 6 rounds. How is he going to go 6 rounds?
Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Don't
Geraldo,
you worry about that, Geraldo.
Geraldo is a seasoned fighter.
Geraldo, you box. He's been working out. Now he's coming out of jail Wednesday morning.
Yeah, coming out of jail. 6 months in a funny farm. Let me tell you something.
Coming out 8:30 on Wednesday morning to Nassau County Jail, and I can tell you, Geraldo, he's 25 pounds thinner.
Yeah.
Which I was. He's been working out continuously, and it's not even going to be a fight. And I'm being serious. He will destroy you. And
Geraldo, you up for Geraldo? I'll go along with whatever you say, Geraldo.
$100 bet right now.
I just want to see the fight. Shut up, Dominic.
$100 bet? That's all you're going to bet, Dominic?
Out of way, Dominic.
You believe so much you're going to bet $100?
No, you don't understand yet, Geraldo. If Howard loses 50 cents, he cries.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Well, this is what I say. Rather than go through that whole big thing where everyone has to be a nervous wreck for weeks and weeks, arranging pay-per-view, and you got lawyers involved and everything else.
Right, I hear you.
We do it at the Broadcast Boxing Club in 2 weeks.
Yes.
You bring your live radio there.
Fine, I'll do it.
We film it, and you charge $1,000. You sell 200 seats, $1,000.
Dominic, tell him what you want to do.
No. We'll discuss the terms later, but we will announce the fight at your gym. But the fight itself is...
No, the fight should be at the gym.
It's
got to be at Geraldo's gym.
Yeah,
we can't get to Atlantic City.
We're not going to... Listen, Dominic, come here. Listen to me. Geraldo's interest in this is getting his gym some promotion.
We'll announce it. Where is his gym?
You see, that's what the problem is.
41 West 57th Street.
Because I'll be there training today.
Yeah, I'll be training for lunch. Listen, let me tell you something.
What?
Geraldo is right. You'd have the fight at his place. If you had a place, you'd want it there. But I still say we do it on pay-per-view as well. We do a simulcast. Pay-per-view and radio show at the same time.
Well, in the morning? Pay-per-view?
That's right.
I was going to back out.
All right, that evening.
I was going to back out, and I had this Puerto Rican cab driver. We were coming across.
Don't be a pussy. You'll be embarrassed.
No,
You'll embarrass all Puerto Ricans.
And I said to and the guy says, this is going to be the biggest fight ever. And I said to myself, there's no way I can get out of this thing.
Right.
At least let me save my dignity.
Well, listen.
That's why we got to make it a charity
event.
event.
Save your life.
It will be charity. I don't mind giving to battered victims. I like that. I want to give it to all women who have been raped.
No. Howard, Joey raped no one. Let's not.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying if Joey raped anyone.
Did anybody mention Joey's name?
Who mentioned? Wait, Dominic. Who mentioned Joey's name?
Oh, all right.
Dominic does.
We will certainly negotiate these terms. It's something to think about.
But Dominic, don't you think it should be sooner rather than later?
Yes.
As Joey's coming out Wednesday. By the end of the week, I'll sit and talk to you. And
let's bang it out now, Dominic.
Dominic, we'll call you back. We'll do it.
No. Let's do it right here. Let's bang it out right now. Here's what I say. Listen to me. I know what I'm talking about. I say the following. We do it.
Yes.
Yeah.
At Geraldo's place.
His house?
The Broadcast Boxing Club.
The Broadcast Boxing Club.
Not that specialty.
I say we do it there. Although the gate would be incredible. But skip the gate.
He says a very high ticket price.
I have to tell you, I
am
in
ticket price.
Negotiations with the Nassau Coliseum.
No.
And in addition to that, I think it's only fair that we let Dan Duva's Enterprises call us and speak to us again.
No. Just forget Dan Duva. What is Dan Duva?
Do they want us to be the lead fight for the Lennox Lewis card?
You don't need Dan Duva. You need me, you dope.
You're
Now
the
listen to me.
co-producer.
Just be quiet. Stop cutting everyone in. There'll be nothing left. Suddenly I'm giving away to rape victims. I'm giving away everything. You guys are killing me here. Are there any businessmen left in America?
Can I read another review today from
No.
Mr. Johnson?
No.
What did the Post say?
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah?
Every paper.
Who cares?
It's the best we've done yet.
Really?
Now listen to me. You guys want to do this fight or not? Geraldo.
I want to do it on the terms that I described.
All right.
Because to me, I got a.
Here's what I say.
Fish to fry.
All right, Joey's interest in this. Joey's interest in this is making a few bucks.
Well, and also to kick the ass of the guy that helped put him in jail.
Right. So here's what we do. We downscale it by bringing it to your place. Therefore, there's not a huge crowd.
I agree with that.
Okay.
I like that part.
Okay.
Plus, I can sell the 50 memberships I still have.
Plus, I need campaign funds anyway because I'm running for. Did you know I'm running for governor?
I heard that.
And it's the truth. I'm really running. Wait till you see if I'm not governor. The Libertarian Party.
Oh, good. I belong to that one.
Thank you. Anyway, then you'll have no problem voting for me.
I would. I live in Jersey.
Well, you can work that out. So anyway, let me just say something. What I am suggesting for the Buttafuoco-Rivera fight.
Correct.
Wait, you said it properly.
Okay.
I love anything with butter in it. Buttafuoco, anything. Will there be a buffet?
I haven't taken you on my boat yet. Where do you go on that? You had a good time.
Yeah, you'll have a real good time.
What was the name of Joey's famous boat?
Double Trouble.
Double Trouble. This is going to be the second end of that Double Trouble. This time
So do you play cards?
I don't play cards very well. I'm not a gambler.
Double Trouble.
That'll be the new card game.
All right, anyway, let me just work out the details. Seriously, let's get this done with. Let's not have a whole bunch of lawyers and part of the expression.
Well, I think it's going to be impossible to resolve it. You know my position. You know Dominic's now negotiated.
Now, here
then you
we
can
go
announce it on
again.
Friday.
No, forget about Dominic. Here's what I want. I want the fight to be held in 3 weeks. No, excuse me, a month.
Geraldo,
A month's a long time.
Listen to me. You got to get psyched up for it. You got to allow me to promote this. 4 weeks. We do it on pay-per-view. Pay-per-view.
Oh, that's I'm interested in.
What?
I'm interested in pay-per-view.
Of course. Why shouldn't people be allowed to see it?
All right. A substantial portion of the proceeds has to go to victims' rights.
Agreed.
That's out of your cut and Dominic's cut.
Agreed.
As well.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right, seems fair. Can we talk about the show today? Because it's really important.
Forget the show.
It's a great
We're on to a whole new
Anybody
show.
misses this show, they're going to miss the boat.
All right, so
being with Nancy and Tanya all these months to miss this show.
And remember,
the final chapter.
Dominic Barber will be on it. So move the 2 TVs together so you can see all
he
the
will
Dominic.
cry. He will cry.
And he cries.
That great actor, Dominic Barber.
Yeah, Dominic, if you cry, I'm going to die.
Geraldo.
He does. Don't say that, Howard. He really cries.
Geraldo.
On Wednesday, you'll see real tears.
Did you tell him it's a mock trial?
It's a mock trial, but we had real people.
I couldn't help it. Listen,
Laura Wiley, the producer who helped put Buttafuoco away, produced this. She got the real hitman.
That's right.
And she got the real ex-boyfriend of Tanya, the one that's the sleazebag who sold the pictures to the tabloids.
Hey, Dominic, you've never even seen a real live ice skating show. What the hell do you know? I don't even think Dominic's ever been...
He's never met Tanya. He's crying over it.
You understand that, Howard?
Well, Mama
I cross-examine the actual hitmen.
All right, listen to me.
The only time they'll ever be cross-examined.
Never again will he be cross-examined.
All right, listen.
The only trial she'll ever have.
Geraldo, do me a favor. Never put Dominic on TV again, okay? It's really annoying.
Very jealous.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Hey, Geraldo, you ought to tape Dominic crying when you say no pay-per-view.
So, Dominic, what does Joey weigh more or less right now? 230, 240?
A better question. Dominic, what do you weigh right now?
I'm not going to fight Dominic. What does he weigh?
I don't even know. I don't know. All I know is he's trained. He lost 25 pounds. He can do 300 push-ups in a row.
Sure.
Really?
Are you going to be there when he comes out Wednesday?
You mean with the camera, working? Maybe I'll be there working.
Yes, I'm going to be there.
But the last time when I was there going into court, you wouldn't even talk to me. You said, you son of a bitch, you're famous enough. You wouldn't even talk to me.
Now it's a different story. You've given me my own TV show.
All right, very good. Listen, you two. You can go be together now.
Okay.
You want to go to Puerto Rico?
Not right now.
Right.
Whatever you want.
You can stay at Dominic's condo.
All right.
I see a new odd couple on TV. Geraldo and Dominic.
See you, Howard.
All right, you guys. And I will call and make the arrangements for the big pay-per-view fight.
Okay.
All right, leave me off for 1 minute.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right. Oh, now we're stuck with the...
Dominic wants to stay.
I don't know which line he's
Howard?
on. Hold on 1 second. Is that you? Hello? Is that you?
You, Ray.
Oh, there you are. Hello?
You know I only love you, Ray.
Oh, he feels that you might feel
I don't want
little
you to feel
jealous.
slighted.
Do me a favor. You call Geraldo now. Leave me alone.
Oh, no, please. You know, in Playboy, you said you had no friends.
That is the oddest trio I've ever seen. Dominic and Geraldo.
And you.
Everything with Dominic's a trio.
I think he was brilliant on the show, but you would have been more brilliant.
Thank you. All right, listen, Dominic, good luck today. We'll all be watching.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
He always sounds like he's underwater now.
Yeah.
I fell off your house.
What?
We gotta get the door. That's right. We gotta get the door from out.
I like Dominic's way of doing business. He's now involved 19 parties.
Yeah. Everybody. He has so many people in on a deal. There's not a dollar to be made.
I'd love to know what he already promised the Coliseum. Yeah, right. Yeah.
As we speak, they're in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Okay, Geraldo, that's what I'm saying. I gotta put my book. Joey can do the push-ups. I don't give a went back.
What?
He's in
negotiating with everybody. Trump, Nassau Coliseum.
Yeah, everyone but Geraldo.
Everybody's in on it.
Dominic doesn't have a clue how difficult it is to put these things together. Instead of leaving it in my hands, I'll take care of it this afternoon. Baba Booey, write that down on my agenda. Thank you. What an agenda. It's a nightmare. I've got some agenda.
I can't wait to see him crying over Tanya Harding.
Now I'll have to watch.
Must be because he's hungry.
Yeah.
Please, 10 minutes for lunch, Your Honor.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll be back.